All right, so the other day we talked about how building muscle mass is going to help accelerate your fat loss results because muscle is active tissue. It requires calories for you to sustain it and for you to use it. So, with that in mind, I want to kind of give you guys the best way to go about strength training for fat loss and weight loss. So you can do curls all day, extensions, leg curls. You'll see some results from that, but the most efficient way to lose body fat while strength training is to use compound movements. These are movements using multiple joints. So things like a bench press, right? Where you got your shoulder and your elbow working. So now your chest, triceps, your anterior deltoid is getting involved in the movement. The more muscles you can incorporate into a movement, the more calories that movement is going to burn. Because like I just said, muscles active tissue. It requires calories to sustain and calories to use. The larger the muscle, the more calories you'll burn using that muscle. So quick blueprint, large muscles that you want to focus on if you're working on fat loss in the upper body would be the chest and the lats. Chest and the lats are going to be your two largest groups of muscles in the upper body. And then in your lower body, just go for the legs, right? So we got quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, all of those muscles, large, strong muscles. The more you can use those muscles during your workouts, the faster your results are going to be. So things like the squat and the deadlift are going to be perfect, especially the deadlift. Because you're getting your whole posterior chain. So I'm talking about calves, hamstrings, glutes, your spine erectors, your lats are going to work. You know what I'm saying? Your traps are working. So by far, I think the squat and the deadlift are some of the best weightlifting movements that you can do for fat loss. And it also goes to show why things like doing burpees are so exhausting, because in a burpee there's very little muscles in your body that aren't working. You're using your upper body. When you go down, you're using your core to stay, to make sure your hips aren't dipping, and then also your legs, especially if you add the jump to it. Great movement for fat loss is the burpees. So I hope you guys got some value out of that, and if you did, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, or share, and as always, live healthy, live happy, and live inspired.